Hello there, Aries, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today I'm going to be doing your October love reading, so we'll take a look at the overall energies with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot to get some more details. And if you are enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I would really appreciate it if you would consider sharing, or subscribing. Okay, so let's move into your reading. Let's take a look at the overall energy that you have for this month of October. Interesting. We have imagine and go the distance. I really like this. Sagittarius also got imagine, so you could be dealing with a Sag, but you don't have to be. And go the distance. It's like imagining that you can have a relationship. Go the distance, go long term, whether it's a relationship that you're in, even if it's just started, or if you're seeking a romantic connection, right? It's kind of like, yeah, just get into that energy of really imagining that the relationship's going to last forever and clean it up. I think that this is, a little bit, we're seeing a lot of that in the retrogrades. It's a little bit about cleaning up your belief system, perhaps that relationships can't go the distance, or cleaning up, cleaning out people, situations that do not want to go the distance. Right? So, trying to figure that out right from the beginning. Are you looking for a committed relationship, or are you trying to keep it casual? That type of energy. Okay, so let's take a look at the soulmate cards. On the bottom, we have pause. So there could be a relationship that is, So on the bottom, we have pause, settling, and forgive. I think Sag had the settling card too. So once again, you could be dealing with a Sag. There is a relationship either in the past that has ended, or a relationship that you're in right now that is just kind of not wanting to go the distance at this time. And, you are getting into this energy of wanting, imagining relationships to go the distance. There is something about belief systems here. Perhaps you have a belief system that love never lasts, right? It's about changing that, changing your perspective about love. And then we have compromise, and we have material world. So you could either be kind of concentrating on your career, or you could be dealing with somebody that's concentrating on their career. And it's kind of like this is part of the problem with your belief system. If you want a committed relationship that goes the distance, right, there does have to be some compromises. And sometimes there is compromises that we have to make around either career or finances. All right, so let's go to the tarot. Let's get some more details here, Aries. Let's see what we have. So in your present energy, you have strength, needing the courage to really, go the distance, having the courage to seek out other, people that want to go the distance or want the same thing that you want. Understanding perhaps that you don't have to overly compromise. It's a fine line. You want to compromise, right? I mean, we can't all have our way all the time. There is some need for compromise, but you want to make sure you're not over compromising. Having the strength to stand up for yourself. And especially with this forgive here, there needs to be some forgiveness, and yet at the same time, it's it says freedom from the past. There may be something from the past or a situation from the past that you need to forgive and allow it to be released, so that you can bring in a romantic partner that is willing to go the distance. So perhaps, in the past, you thought that a relationship was going to go the distance, and then, you realized, hey, wait a minute, I'm settling too much here, So let's see what Page of Pentacles. This is your obstacle, your area of resistance. You're resisting learning the lesson of a past situation. It's about looking at what happened in the past, learning the lesson, and then allowing it to be in the past, moving on from it. But because you haven't learned this lesson, I feel like you're attracting the same type of partner over and over again. It's almost like you have to be really strong in your convictions of what it is that your heart truly wants, standing in that energy, not over compromising, right? Standing in that energy. And then, this is part of your lesson. Your lesson is, in the past, you may have overcompromised, or you're sending out mixed signals about what it is that you really want in a romantic connection. Okay, so let's see what Magician. Really interesting, because look at imagine is very much the same energy. It's about stepping into what is it that you really want, Aries. It's getting, get crystal clear about what you want, because you are in this manifesting mode. You're going to get whatever it is that you're putting out to the universe, that you're saying that you want. You're going to get it. So it's about getting really clear about what you want. Don't send out mixed messages. Okay. And then the outcome. Let's see what we have. Four of Swords. True healing. Being able to move on from whatever happened in either this connection or in a previous connection, so that you can attract in, a true soulmate. Really nice. Six of Wands. Moving on. Having victory in this lesson is what I'm getting, right? One of the things that we sometimes forget is that we have soulmates that come onto our path, and they can be romantic soulmates, but they come onto our path to help us open up and learn lessons, finish out soul contracts or soul lessons. And I feel like you may have a pattern of similar partners coming across your path, similar soulmates coming across your path, because there's a lesson that you're needing to truly master, right? Like you're at the finish line, like you're about to master it, but it's kind of like, okay, the universe is just like, okay, you need a little bit more practice here, Aries, and then you're going to be able to manifest exactly what it is that you want. I almost get the sense that you have to say no to a few more toads before you find the frog. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Strength. Yeah, King of Swords, Five of Cups, Two of Swords, Seven of Wands. It's about defending what it is that your heart truly wants. Yeah, we have the Five of Cups here. Yeah, the Five of Cups is also this energy of looking at the past and, dwelling on it. Almost, over analyzing it with the King of Swords, But it's about looking at she's looking at the spilt cups, right? And she doesn't realize that there's like a full cup over here. In the traditional tarot, there's 3 spilt cups and 2 cups that haven't spilt. It's about looking at the blessings, and a lot of times the blessings are the lessons that we learn when we have heartbreak. And it's about getting the strength to turn your head and not concentrate on what happened in the past. It's about forgiving what happened in the past, looking at the lessons, being appreciative of the lesson, the blessings that came out of this relationship, getting really clear so that you can get clear in your heart about what it is that you want. The Two of Swords is kind of like this energy. She has the blindfold on and she's trying to make a decision, but she doesn't really even know what she's trying to decide about, right? It's like she's trying to swat at the crows, but she doesn't even know where they are because she's blindfolded, and not realizing that she can take the blindfold off. It's kind of like blocking yourself. The Two Swords is blocking yourself from seeing the clarity of the pain in a past situation, but also the lesson that you learn from that, or the wisdom that you've gained. Because here's your area of resistance, Page of Pentacles, learning the lesson or learning more about yourself. You know, the lesson could be that, you know, you've decided that, yes, I compromise. You know, I give too much of myself to others. You know, that I need to defend my own heart a little bit more, you know, with more strength, more courage. Really nice energy. And once again, I feel like you're kind of, it's almost like, I wouldn't be surprised if the World card came out here, or maybe the Wheel. It's kind of like, once you learn this lesson, the universe says, okay, you can manifest whatever it is that you want now. It's kind of like the final test. Okay, so let's see what this Page of Pentacles is. 5 of Swords, Magician, 2 of Cups, the Devil. Yeah, being totally attached to something. What are you attached to? Blocking your heart to true love. You know, there's some regrets here. Not sure about how to manifest. You know, there could be, the Magician always has a little bit of manipulation. Regrets about how a true love may have manipulated you in the past. You know, especially with the Devil card underneath. You know, it could have been a codependent or a toxic situation. And it's about really taking a look at that. The thing that you're resisting is looking at that. What attracted you into that relationship? You know, what attracted you, especially if you're seeing patterns in your romantic love life. You know, what is attracting you to these partners? Some of you could be rushing into love. You know, because of fears, the 5 of Swords, you know, and it's also about regrets. Like, you know, you may be rushing too quickly into love, or trying to take it to the next level too soon. That won't be for all of you, but for some of you, it could indicate that, you know, you're just wanting it to go from like the first date to the wedding bells. I mean, the in-between is really hard, isn't it? So nobody blames you, Aries. Nobody blames you. But yeah, it's this sense of, you know, taking the time to get to know people before you take it to the next level. Okay. Yeah, because we have pause, inaction, calmness, step back, wait for the sign. I get a sense that for some of you, you have been kind of like a rushing into love. The Fool on the bottom. I think for some of you, if you're in a relationship, I feel like your heart is telling you need to go in a new direction. You're trying to manifest using your intuition to get the inspiration to bring in that. The King of Pentacles is like, you know, the spouse card, the very grounded spouse. You know, somebody that is loyal. It has the dog there. Somebody that's loyal, financially stable, very grounded, generous with their money. That's what you're trying to manifest. Or you're going to try to manifest. I'm going to pull, let's pull one. I'm going to pull a soulmate card here for this 5 of Swords. Yeah, I think for a lot of you, you've been attracting people that bring drama into your life. That's part of that, you know, manipulation, playing the games, you know, the breadcrumbing, the gaslighting. I really get a sense that you've been either in a relationship like that and you're coming out of it. And part of it is that you need to forgive yourself for getting the word I'm getting is entangled. You know, see how the hands are entangled there? About getting entangled with this person, just recognizing that this person was on your path for a reason. There was a lesson that you needed to learn. Something about protecting yourself. And I don't mean like overprotecting yourself, you know, so that you're closed to others, but about also forgiving yourself, like being able to move past this, recognizing the lesson and then being able to move on, and being able to then step into an energy of manifesting somebody that is stable, that is long term. I get a sense that you could have been with somebody that was, you know, let's see, let's pull one for this King of Swords. You could have been with somebody that, you know, was highly attractive, really fun to be with. Yeah. I think this King of Swords can be also somebody that you regret having been with. You know, it could be two ways. I see it two ways. Like this person was extremely controlling. The King of Swords can be an extremely controlling type of energy, very stubborn, very much in their head, has a certain way that it needs to go, right? And that brought a lot of sadness to you because there wasn't a lot of compromise on their part. You were having to do all the compromising. You were having to give. And they could have been extremely controlling with the money because King of Swords is also an energy of being very analytical, right? A lot of times, you know, we think of, you know, lawyers, accountants, you know, that type of energy. Somebody that was really controlling of your life. Because we did have the Devil card underneath. And it's about stepping into understanding how you got into that. So let's say it's a person that had money, and then you got into this relationship, and then you realize that they were trying to also control your money or your spending or something like that. And you allowed it. You may have even lost money in, you know, in all of this because we have the Five of Cups, you know, looking at your losses there. And just trying to recognize, you know, what is it about this person that really attracted you to them? You know, and why? You know, looking at it in a form of a why. Why did that trait attract you? You know, if they had a lot of money, maybe you were wanting somebody that was financially stable and you were willing to put up with the controlling issue because you still felt financially stable when you were with this person. But then the controlling moved to a higher level with the toxicity and stuff. Became a very codependent type of relationship. They may have started controlling other, you know, areas of your life. And the King of Pentacles is somebody that does have that financial stability, but is also very generous. Yeah, you're trying to manifest something different, and you're going to be able to. Aries, it's a really nice energy of you're going to be able to do this once you step into that energy of understanding why you were attracted to this person in the very first place and the lesson that you learned from being with that person. I feel like it was kind of like a karmic connection that you've had. So let's see this Four of Swords, Queen of Cups. Oh, I love this. Six of Wands. Oh, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Yeah, you know, having the strength, moving in a new direction. I really feel like you're moving in a new direction, and it's because you know, I think you gave up a lot when you were with this person, and you're taking back your love for yourself. Really stepping into this victorious love for yourself. Like, I think you feel like you were victorious in perhaps leaving this connection or learning the lesson from this connection, and understanding that your spirit guides, your angels, you know, have been working with you on this. It's bringing you true healing. It's a really lovely energy here at the end. I really like that. Okay, so let's go to the Romance Angel cards and see what we have. I really feel like you have new love coming in. I think this is a connection that may be done or you are trying to finish out. You know, yeah, past life relationship, release your ex. It is safe for you to love and attraction. Yeah, I think that, this person that you may have dealt with before, is somebody that you need to release. And you could have actually known them in the past, like in a former life. Um, that could have been part of why you were attracted to them. But if you were, okay, if that's it, there's still like a soul lesson that you had to learn. Like you didn't learn it in a previous life with that person. So you're here again to revisit that lesson. But now it is safe for you to love. And it says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yeah, it's a really nice, I think it's a message from your spirit guides and angels that you've done the work. It's like really taking the time to concentrate on that lesson and using that lesson as you move forward and manifesting, who it is that you really want. Okay, change. For a change, do something you usually do a certain way in a different way. I love that. You may feel, sometimes when you're in this energy, then you get stuck, and we have a pause here, but I really feel like, sometimes we get stuck. I'm not sure I really want to move forward. I think I'll just stay here. I'm finally away from that person, and it's just kind of like if you do something that you usually do in a different way, it kind of gets you unstuck and kind of gets you that, a little bit of inspiration. Okay, I can do this a different way. I can get back in the game of love. All right, and here is your angel message card, breakthrough. How many beautiful heartfelt wishes have been crushed by fear? How many times has society's voice of disapproval cast a shadow on your dreams? It is time to break free of all these false beliefs and realize your dreams. Allow your heart to guide you. Trust your inner guidance. The time is right. Yes. So, I really feel like you have a new love on the horizon, Aries. There's definitely this energy of a new love, and it's time. They're saying, "Hey, listen, you've healed. You have somebody new coming in that is going to help you even go further and to the next level." Well, Aries, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that you enjoyed this message. I really enjoyed doing it for you. And if you resonated with it, I would really appreciate it if you would consider like, sharing, or subscribing. And I wish you much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.